Okay. Okay, yep, we're good. Alright. Hey, anyone watching? It's me, Costa Rica. I'm back. And today we're finishing up Sam and Max Hit the Road. So, let's flip it to the title. Let's hit the road some month, Mr. Bill.
It's a Conroy world after all.
If we ever get this rich and famous, I want you to shoot me, Sam.
It'll be a pleasure.
You think he's compensating for something?
A wishing well.
I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies.
I think we'd need a bigger well.
Oh. Alright. Well, let's see what you do at wishing well. Let's throw a coin.
I wish this game were over.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Wait, hold on, there's a bug in me. What are you? Boy! Oh, get out of here. All right. Alright, so as I was saying, that's it. This game is over, I guess. So thanks so much for watching. As the end of Sam and Max Hit the Road.
Hold it.
No, I'm kidding.
Get back here. We're dealing with a very literal well here.
Well, I mean, there wasn't really much else other way to interpret that wish, Sam.
I wish I knew what Max was thinking.
Damn, hit
Well, that
empty,
was a
no
waste
thoughts.
of money. Nah, this thing's malfunctioning.
Alright. Okay.
Wow, it's Monster Truck Weekend!
Happening every Sunday.
Sunday!
Sunday!
Okay, I'm over the shock now.
I'm not, but I'm sure my gentle naivete will survive.
Alright. There's a pretty nifty bed.
It's a pillow, and it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it.
It's mine now. Anyway, we need the 7-hand with on a golf ball collector.
I can't use these things together.
What you doing?
You literally can, bud.
Hang back, buddy, and observe my magic. Oops.
Find out all you need to know?
Maybe. I got a little lost in the troubleshooting chapter.
Yeah, whatever works. Okay, when do I try to pick this up?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What in the name of Jethro Clampett's going on in her?
Hey!
That hurts!
Knock it off!
Because I remember what you're supposed to do at this point to get that, but I just want to know what happens if you try. without, you know?
I don't think that was the best way to get the toupee, Sam.
Yeah, you're probably right. We're gonna need this.
It's a portrait of John Muir.
Say, Sam, just who is John Muir?
You
Who's
don't
John
know
Muir?
John Muir?
Hey guys, this dope doesn't know who John Muir is.
You
Can't even believe this.
What a maroon.
What a dib cow poop.
Oh, I get it.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there.
Well,
But,
Oh, wait,
really
this.
shouldn't tell fibs about dead
God damn it.
animals, Max.
but,
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
but who's John Muir?
Do you really want to know?
If you'll stop talking, sure.
Okay, hit it, boys.
There once was a man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure,
His love for all beasties.
The most and the leasties.
has never been equaled.
And who says
Oh,
games can't be
sure.
educational? There we go. This is the part I was talking about where like it looks like Sam's like mouth is abnormally long. It looks weird to me. Anyway.
Bumpusville is proud to present the master of melody, the king of country, Mr. Entertainment, Conroy Bumpus.
Oh, hey,
I
there's
hate
a
floor shows.
what's it called? A Bigfoot we're looking for.
Childhood in Brighton, when dear old dad would bounce me on his knee. He'd say, son, there ain't nothing as exciting as exposing beasts to inhumanity. That's why I'm happy to be king of the creatures. I'm proud to be the lord of the old. I love collecting things with grotesque features. It makes me feel like some Chaldean god. Oh, I trapped my first tiger before I could speak. Killed me a bear when I was 3. And now with this Bigfoot and giraffe-necked freak, I finally have a full menagerie. Hit it, boys! Oh, it's tough to be a country western star. Thank you, thank you.
You know, this guy might be a huge tool, but he can sing pretty good.
Your
That's like-
attention please, Conroy Bumpus has left the building.
Also, Trixie is a human. How is he getting away with this?
Hey, Trixie. Hey, Bruno.
Alright then. So yeah, we can't get through there, or else we'll just get kicked out by Lee Harvey, because there was that little laser thing at the running on the thing. What we gotta do is we don't need this, we need this. And we're gonna use it on the
Now
robot.
that I've read that ponderous manual, I can move the robot around like this.
I'm impressed.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Help me, Sam and Max. You're my only hope.
That was gratuitous.
Sorry. This might be more useful.
You know what? Before I do that, I want to go this way. I'm sure you'll still be around when I come back. So I can talk to this
Don't
guy.
I know you?
I don't know. You ever in the Pensacola camp for problem children?
No.
Well, that's where I spent most of the last 10 years, so I don't see how we could have met.
You sure are one dedicated employee.
Yep, that's me, detonated.
Close enough.
Well, we'll be looking around ourselves. Don't get up.
Fine.
Skip it. You know, I think you'd scare away fewer tourists if you added a little color to your wardrobe.
Right. The whole Angel of Death look is out.
Huh?
So, what's this Conroy Bumpus Yahoo really like?
Has he got any deep, dark secrets we can exploit for monetary gain?
Hey, don't be casting no aspirations toward Mr. Bumpus. He busted me out of the youth camp, gave me this high-paying $4.75 an hour job, taught me how to speak Swahili, found a baboon's heart for my sister's transplant operation, and he sings real pretty too.
How can you stand to work for someone who persecutes harmless beasts like Bruno the
You
Bigfoot?
sure that's true?
On my feet?
He's got you there, Sam.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't you have any misgivings about hunting harmless freaks like Trixie?
I did, but then I took a couple aspirin.
So, what's all this virtual reality equipment for?
The way I understand it, Mr. Bumpus uses a sophisticated virtual reality scenario to interface with the mansion security system.
The devil, you say?
The devil! The devil!
Yeah, sometimes Mr. Bumpus lets me use the equipment. I pretend I'm over 100 feet tall and everyone else is like ants and I just squish, 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 squish.
We get the picture.
Alright, see you around,
Skip
bud.
it. Follow
Alright.
me, you Spielbergian robot. Let's try this again.
Alright.
I don't think the cute little robot wants to follow its new programming, Sam.
I don't recall giving it a cute little choice.
Fair enough.
There he goes.
I'm ripe with anticipation.
I thought I smelled something.
What the?
That guy has a big chin.
How Pavlovian.
And you should know.
Alright.
This is virtual reality? I may be sick.
Alright. I'm sure Max will be fine. Oh, cool. Sure. Wait, how do we get the key in our life?
Well,
I am the keymaster.
does that come with a dental plan?
Unfortunately, no.
I don't know what you two critters are up to, but I want you out of here. Now!
Alright. Did I use the key? Oh my.
Gee, thanks.
Well, back to the circus with you.
I'm feeling a little morally conflicted about taking Bruno back to the circus.
I'm not. Let's go, you big lug.
Stay away from him, you malefactor.
I'm not a malefactor. I'm a lagomorph.
Look, I'm not going back to the circus, and I'm late for a party.
Oh yeah, the Bigfoot party. Where is it?
It's at Evelyn Morrison's Savage Jungle in picturesque Half-Life, Nevada. Bigfoots.
And
Fun.
their dates?
Only.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's head to the Savage Garden in Nevada.
This is a complete...
Yeah, wrong one. That's not Mecca. This is Mecca.
This place is tiki-rific.
Tiki-rific.
Yeah, I feel immersed in native culture.
I just hope this place has authentic Savage Tiki drinks with that authentic Tiki tang.
Only one way to find out.
Stop.
What's up?
Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
What's bugging you? We just want to check out the party for a minute to see some friends.
Aside from my flea and tick problem, my feet hurt. It's not like a Sasquatch can order up some orthopedic shoes anytime we want.
Good point.
There must be a way in.
Well, not unless you're a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, Bigfoot, let me in.
Not by the numerous hairs on my chinny chin chin.
Oh.
Hey, aren't you Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star?
Yes, I am she.
I've seen all your movies.
My favorite was Robot Terror from Beyond the Galaxy.
Is that the one where the alien says, Clam do Beretta Nimno?
No, that's Vampirus in Prison.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like Evelyn Morrison's autograph?
Actually, we just want to ask a few questions.
Evelyn Morrison is always available for interviews.
That works for Costa.
I have this sudden craving for an umbrella drink.
Evelyn Morrison's Jungle Inn has the greatest umbrella drinks in the world, with over 237 kinds of rum.
All in just one drink? Which way to the bar?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even drink.
Oh, yeah. The toucan must have put words into my mouth.
Hey.
Action!
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Corman.
You haven't seen a short, self-absorbed, crazy-as-a-bedbug country western singing star around here, have you?
If you mean Conroy Bumpus, Evelyn Morrison had him ejected from the premises hours ago.
Why?
He was harassing Evelyn Morrison's guests.
Fair enough.
Have you had any problems with the Bigfoots?
Evelyn Morrison has always worked well with grotesque creatures of the night.
I'll take that as a no, then. I'll get back to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will be here. In the meantime, why not take some of these brochures? They have Evelyn Morrison's autograph on them, making them must-have collectibles.
Thanks.
Alright, let's have a look at what we got.
I hate it when you hum, Sam. It sounds like a high-voltage tower.
These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park in North Dakota, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum in Goat Liver, Texas.
Cool.
I think I like the humming better.
I do love all the wacky tourist trap locations in this game, and they're all quite they're quite entertaining. All right. You know, I know we don't have to go there, but I kind of want to know what happens if we I wonder if I just want to see if anyone in the carnival has anything different to say. Like, like the Cushmans, do they have anything to say about what's going on?
Which one do I talk to?
Me!
Him!
Alright.
Is there anything else you can tell us about your escaped Bigfoot?
Well,
He's our Bigfoot. He's escaped. He's a menace to society. What more could you possibly need to know?
He's right, Sam. I don't think my colossal head could retain any more knowledge.
Fair enough.
What can you tell us about Trixie?
she's a very caring, sensitive young woman.
If you care about that kind of stuff.
She used to sing folk songs to the other freaks in her trailer.
You ever heard a Scrantonese folk song?
Can't say I have.
You don't want to.
Oh.
Oh, there was one other thing. She likes her men like the Statue of Liberty.
Green and rusty?
Tall and dense.
Oh, that makes
What do you
sense.
know about Conroy Bumpus?
Bumpus?
He's a loon.
Insane.
And a country and western singer to boot.
He actually wanted to buy Bruno and Trixie from us.
Boy, was he steamed when he found out that we didn't have him anymore.
Well, it's back to the Bigfoot hunt.
Alright, nothing new. I just wanted to see. Because I never thought to like come back to this area because we never really have to go here again. Alright. So first I'm going to the vegetable park.
What the holy mother of gourd is this?
Oh, isn't it obvious? I grow vegetables in the shapes of famous celebrities. For a small fee, I'll grow a vegetable from a photograph.
Oh, that would have been my second guess.
How do you specifically grow a vegetable into the shape of, like, someone?
So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now?
I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam.
You may not believe this, Sonny, but the biggest thing right now is miniaturization.
Miniaturization?
What's that?
Peas.
Peas?
Oh.
I know, it seems impossible. All we are saying is give peas a chance.
So what do you know about Bigfoots?
Well, they don't translate well into vegetables. I've been experimenting with the idea for a while. There's just no such thing as a furry vegetable.
Check out our fridge.
Maybe if you could like do something with like with spaghetti squash and like maybe like shape it because of like the inside being all stringy. Yeah, I am aware of like being able to grow like vegetables into a specific shape if you put them in a mold. But I was more wondering how you get them to look like a person. Would you like you'd have to custom make
What
that
prompted
shit.
that batch of Conroy heads over there?
Well, I was trying a new growth hormone for some of my more distinguished personalities when I realized it was no good. Now it won't stop. They just keep growing like that. Big misshapen growths on top. Reminded me of Conroy Bumpus, so I ran a special.
Fair enough.
Well,
That one.
bye.
Can I have a Conroy Bumpus eggplant? Cool. What is that little sunglasses? I part of the eggplant? Sounds like a difficult business being in the celebrity vegetable market. Oh well, let's go bungee jumping. Oh wait. Actually no, back to the vegetables. Would you be able to make a vegetable in the shape
do
of
you make
famous
of this?
naturalist John Muir?
Famed naturalist John Muir, huh? This looks like a zucchini squash to me. I can do this, but it'll take a short while.
Okay, I'll come back. Alright, dinosaurs. See, it's funny because they come out the nose and it looks like a booger. The wall. I want to mix this with this. Gonna need that later. Then I'll use Max on the mammoth.
Hey, Max.
Hey, what?
I've got a job for those mighty incisors of yours.
What?
See that woolly mammoth?
What about it?
Stop playing dumb and get chomping.
Give the mouth a shave. Oh, you went fast, Max.
Fine work, Max. Now we've got more full woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need, and we've learned an important lesson.
Yeah, the woolly mammoths died of embarrassment.
Sure. Okay, don't need that right now, but we do need the twine we got up the world's largest ball of twine.
Hi.
And we need to get ourselves a dinosaur tooth. I feel like that was an unnecessary step. Like, we could have just walked the string over, but whatever.
We finally got the tooth.
The whole tooth?
Nothing but.
Alright, now we can go bungee jumping. Wait, in this universe, did they just set up a bungee jumping thing inside Mount Rushmore, or did they, like, carve a second Mount Rushmore
This place evokes a sense of
to
wonder.
use
You have to wonder.
as, like, bungee jumping thing? Also, I question the safety of such a pool for small children, but whatever. I'm not the one who gets sued if it goes wrong.
Are
Hey,
you
how's it
in
going?
charge here?
Yes, I'm an Olympic bungee jumper and I know everything there is to know about bungee jumping.
Olympic bungee jumping?
Well, she sounds sure.
What year?
What do I do?
The principles are important to master. Get a safety harness from behind that little screen over there. Once that's on, it's important that you jump from the board toward the pit of tar below. But I'm sure a great big hunk of fur like yourself would have no problem.
Yeah, sounds easy.
Looks
Is
dangerous.
she like one of the earliest furries? What's going on here?
Hey, that furry pig thing is still down there.
That's the beauty of this tar. It's always at the right consistency and temperature. It could be days before you sink too low for us to find you.
I'm
Good to know.
convinced. Let's go, Flyboy.
That eases my fears.
My nose is running.
Whose isn't?
Bye.
So long, cutie.
Man, please stop. My boyfriend is right here.
Quit that. So, what do you think?
It fits you just fine.
I like the how he puts his hat on
Stand
it.
back, she may pounce.
The crash
It's
helmet.
a danger I face every day. So, Max, what do you think?
A regular 007.
Are you sure?
Clint baby would be nervous. But get moving. I'm beginning to think you're stalling. Clint.
Baby.
God damn
Who's
it.
stalling? I'm just waiting for my buddy to come here and check out this spectacular view.
Alright. Let's go bungee jumping. Whee! Yoink. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. So we gotta mix the tar with
Now the costume is
the
covered
big
with tar.
costume, and then
Now we've got a stilt walker's
There we go.
costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair.
alright. Let's see if I can get my John Muir vegetable yet.
Where's my John Muir vegetable?
Oh, that was fast.
Here you go.
What a
son.
miracle growth. What did you
Inner
use to
squash that
grow a
looks just
zucchini
like
squash
John
in like
Muir.
Gee, thanks,
7
man.
minutes?
Thanks. Bye.
Alright. So back to Bumpusville. Actually, no, we need to go to Conroy Bumpus's bedroom. And we gotta do ourselves a reference. Fun fact, in the floppy disk version, we don't get this like close-up animation shot of them doing this. It's just they just do it in like the normal art style. Oh.
Hey!
That hurts.
Knock it off!
Well, at least we got the toupee.
And stay out.
Okay, back to Sarah's Garden Inn.
It says, "Igavasnyeljitni."
Close enough for jazz. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the stilt walker's costume. I can't use these things together. I guess we could try it on.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. If I was in any way inclined to be nice to you fellas, I'd reward your ingenuity by letting you in.
Alright, so what we gotta do is, you might remember this from way back near the beginning of the game. We gotta give him the key with the big old file on it,
Here.
which he uses to scratch his feet. That's gross.
Ooh. This is great. Really great. I owe you guys.
Alright, so we need
It's a stilt walker.
this. Alright, let's put it on.
I guess we could try it on.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
Works for me.
Looks like something important's happening.
Hundreds of years ago, it was becoming apparent that our time was running out.
Yet we were slow to heed the warnings of impending doom. The seemingly slow encroachment of mankind and all that his many living styles entail seemed like a vague and distant problem. A problem for future generations
So wait,
of Yeti to
Bigfoot,
solve.
Sasquatches, and
Rightly,
Yetis
we
the same
sat
thing? I
back,
thought they were
ignoring
different.
our own inner call for action. Tradition and the status
alright.
quo were our excuses for complacency. The certainty of not just losing our way of life, but possibly our very lives. And the demise of our entire race is now becoming a reality. A reality we can no longer choose to ignore. As it turns out, the humans and their technology are moving faster than we are, much faster than we had anticipated. And so we now face the final crisis. Unless we pull together, not just acknowledging the need for change, but embracing change not just with our hearts and our minds, but with our actions, we will fall behind, moving backward into extinction. Well, back to the music.
Alright then. Says the, and, oh, okay, never mind. I just took it by me to start up. What's up, man?
I can't talk to that.
Gotta click around in his butt to talk to him, apparently.
So, fellow smelly woodland creature, where have you been hiding for the past few years?
Hiding? Dude, I've spent the last 8 years manacled to a dunking booth. If Bruno and his girlfriend hadn't rescued me, I'd still be there.
Your appetite's bigger than mine.
Hey man, if you'd spent the past 8 years on a bread and water diet, you'd be scarfing down everything in sight too, dude.
Fair enough.
So where are all the bodacious Bigfoot babes?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even like girls.
Yay.
I don't?
Dude, are you like having an argument with your belly button?
No.
I'll let you get back to your food.
Mahalo, dude.
Didn't mean to do that. There's still more I can say to this guy.
Have you seen Bruno around?
I haven't seen the dude since he rescued me. I hear he's hiding out from a crazy bear and bunny who want to drag him off to an evil carnival.
Bear?
What was that?
Gas.
Okay.
Have you heard from Trixie?
I guess she's hiding out with Bruno.
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus around here?
Is he the guy that coined the phrase, hang 10?
No.
He's a country western star gone berserk.
Ew, heinous.
I'll let you get back to your food.
Mahalo, dude.
Alright, we're gonna need that. Alright, let's talk to this gentleman.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen.
I've been fasting in preparation for the day when the aliens come to rescue us.
Didn't we meet last summer in Cancun?
I don't think so. I was hanging upside down in a block of ice last summer.
How'd that happen?
Oh, the usual. I was strolling in the Andes, minding my own business, when some idiot mountain climber comes along and yells, "Hey, it's the abominable snowman!" Next thing I know, there's an avalanche, and I'm covered in 20 feet of snow. When I wake up, I'm hanging upside down in an ice block in some place called the Mystery Vortex.
You're conscious for that?
Has Bruno shown up yet?
Keep your voice down. Bruno's involved in a top-secret reconnaissance mission to the aliens' home planet.
Oh, of course.
How silly of me to forget. Have you seen Bruno's girlfriend anywhere?
Shh! She's helping Bruno contact the aliens.
Oh, yeah. You haven't run into Conroy Bumpus, have you?
No, but I know how to deal with him. He has a near-fatal vulnerability to ice, like all beings from the evil planet Snargton.
Okay.
We'll keep that in mind. We'll catch you later.
Figure of speech.
How's it going?
What's your sign?
Property of Vanuatu.
Vanuatu?
Vanuatu. The Bigfoot Chief. The guy who just gave that speech. My husband. Don't sweat it, Junior. If I had a tree for every time a teenage Bigfoot's made a drunken pass at me, we surely wouldn't be in the mess we're in today.
Not really.
Okay.
It must be a hoot being married to our commander-in-chief.
Oh, it's not that great. Sure, you get to travel, but sometimes you get so lonely. Why, just yesterday I was telling my therapist, Nancy, sometimes it's so lonely at the top. Then she had the nerve to say, bow, bow, bow. Wabba wabba.
What do you think about the pressing Bigfoot issues of the day?
God, I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that.
The answers were all there in my husband's speech. Pull together. Embrace change. Avoid extinction. And if that doesn't work, we'll eat all the humans.
Nah, I wouldn't bother. I had that pretty
Hey, your
gamey.
hair smells terrific.
You should talk to my hair care specialist, Janet. She does marvelous work. Why, just last autumn, she was soaking my head and I said, Janet, you're just about the best hair care specialist I've ever known. And then she said, wabada wabada wabada.
Have you seen Bruno?
Bruno? Why, me and Mr. V have known little Bruno since he was knee-high to a pig. Salt of the earth, Bruno is. Nicest, most generous Bigfoot you'll ever meet. Dumb as a post, of course, but generous. Why,
Wow.
just the other day I was talking to my manicurist, Kimmy, and I said, Kimmy, that Bruno has got to be the dumbest creature to ever walk the surface of the planet. Then she had the nerve to say,
Have you seen Trixie around here?
Trixie? Nice girl, wonderful human being. Complete fashion victim, of course, but so pleasant. Just last week, I was talking to Katie, my color consultant.
Jesus
and
Christ, how
I
many
said,
cons? Like,
Katie, that Trixie
people do
girl
you
wouldn't
got?
know if her
Jeez.
news from a sarong if her life depended on it. And then she said,
You haven't seen Conroy Bumpus sneaking around, have you?
internationally renowned country western superstar Conroy Bumpus.
Yeah.
I've got all his albums.
Ah.
He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'd say he's the most gifted entertainer of the 20th century. He's an immoral cretin, of course, but boy, can he sing. I was talking
That's
to my
true.
chiropractor, Karen, just last month, and I said, Karen, that despicable Conroy Bumpus sure has got a pretty voice. And then she said,
Adieu.
Don't be a stranger. Stop. Sorry, hon. Only Yeti elders are allowed in the pool area.
oh. Alright, I'll just go out here then.
Don't make a move yet.
Oh boy.
Well, 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 a Bigfoot.
His mouth doesn't move.
Sure is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap. Now, be a good lad and pop off to the bus and get the net.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bumpus.
I will say the thing that plays when Conroy Bumpus is around is quite catchy. Anyway, put that ice pick away for now.
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna put you in my menagerie, you mangy Bigfoot, you.
Where'd you get the extra toupee?
I'm only gonna say this once, so listen closely. I don't wear a toupee.
Sure, you know.
Look behind you, the three-headed monkey.
Nice try.
I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You'll be amazed how a few hundred volts speeds up the learning process.
Oh my.
Why do you persecute harmless Bigfoots?
Harmless? Harmless? I'll have you know my parents were killed by a rabid Bigfoot.
Really?
Well, no. Actually, I'm just a warped, evil person who gets his jollies torturing cute woodland creatures.
Wait,
Well,
like
that's a
sex
valid
before?
motivation, too. Where'd you get that British accent, anyway?
I'm originally from Liverpool, twit. You.
I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Hey, Conroy.
What do you want?
Really? I'm not a Bigfoot.
Prove it.
You'll never get away with this.
I'm trying, but I can't figure out how to do that.
Don't make a move.
It's my little...
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Maybe this'll convince you that I'm not a
There we
Bigfoot.
go.
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
Forget the net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh.
Oh. Man, that's not good.
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
Yeah. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you got that on back. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah. Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
I can never remember why you gotta click to do the
Hey.
thing.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful?
There we go.
That was fun.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way. Can I have your attention, please?
It looks so dopey in this
Although
sprite.
it's our tradition to allow only Bigfoots and their dates to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
That's it? Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
Fair enough.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me. Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
Like fruitcake.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate salvation, but the secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno.
What's up,
Like
Bruno?
fruitcake.
Why aren't you at the party?
Who can party while their world comes to an end?
Most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
Alright, so we actually already have 3 of the items we need to deal with these totems, but you literally could not. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, you really couldn't have got the last one until after we've done this stuff with Conroy Bumpus.
Back to the carnival so we can get paid, you big lummox.
I may be slow, but I am not stupid. I'm staying right here.
Psst, Max.
What?
Maybe we should wait a while before returning Bruno to his well-meaning yet horribly twisted owners.
Why?
Because I have a sick, gnarled premonition that something important's going to happen to the Bigfoots. And it would be nice if Bruno were here to see it before we slapped him back in a block of ice.
You're getting soft, Sam.
We've decided to let you roam free until the end of the convention.
Gee, thanks. Is there anything I can do for you in return?
What's caused this big crisis you and the chief keep rattling on about?
Trees.
What's wrong with the trees?
Are they succumbing to outdated Marxist dogma?
No, there aren't enough of them. Bigfoots need trees to hide behind. Without trees, we're easily hunted, captured, and put on display by thoughtless humans.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sam, I think I'm feeling my very first pang of guilt in the... Nope, it's gone. False alarm.
I still can't figure out how a witty-urbane Bigfoot like yourself fell into the clutches of the Cushmans.
It's a familiar story. Bigfoot meets fish. Bigfoot tries to catch fish. Bigfoot falls into Arctic ice flow.
That's a classic, all right.
Yep, I've had that one before.
What do you make of that totem pole on the far left?
Let me take a look.
I like Bruno's voice. This is funny to me.
It's a totem pole.
And?
It's made of wood.
It's not too late to take him back to the carnival, you know.
Any keen Bigfoot insights into the totem pole with a tooth on it?
I've been staring at that one for hours, and...
Yes?
I think it has something to do with teeth.
I'm not holding my breath, but do you have any clue who the guy in the third totem pole is?
Nope. He sure seems to get along with vegetables, though.
Sam, the guy in that pole's got a marshmallow.
So?
I want a marshmallow.
Max, you are a marshmallow. See that totem pole?
What about it?
What do you think it means?
I've got it.
What did you tell them?
I told them to start looking for bald guys with spaghetti on their heads.
Well,
so what do you think about all this?
I'm just happy to be here, Sam. Happy to be at room temperature and happy to be free at last.
Born free as the wind blows.
Max.
What?
What were you saying, Bruno?
I lost my thought.
Darn.
Oh.
How'd you and Trixie meet, anyway?
We didn't really meet until she thawed me out. But I've loved her ever since that first night she snuck into the freak tent and sang me to sleep with a Scrantonese lullaby.
And you want to put him back in a block of ice?
Yeah, so?
I give up. Well, now that Conroy's out of your hair, what are you going to do?
Try brushing it, maybe?
Well, I've still got the Cushmans to worry about, so I guess I'm still a little tense.
Be seeing you.
Not if I see you first.
Not sure that's how that expression works, but okay. Alright, so first we gotta head to the Wildlife Sport Point again.
Take a leg, Max.
Okay. Right. We need to talk to this guy. Can you bend this for
Can
me?
you bend this? Sure. Let's see it. How's that? Great.
Alright. We're gonna use that with the wine
That
bottle we
seems
got.
to have gotten the cork off.
Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament?
With this poison? Don't be silly.
Alright. Alright, back to the car. Alright, mystery vortex, that's where we need to go. Alright.
Stealth gib to oba wonk oi odd taw.
I'm upside down, cutie, not dyslexic.
Oh. Don't you get tired of always hanging around here?
I'm fine as long as I keep denying the urge to fall or jump.
I feel like my sense of reality has just exploded.
Try cutting down on cholesterol.
Don't think that's
Are you
the
feeling
problem.
as mentally unstable as I am?
More so.
It'll wear off in a few hours.
I'm looking for a Bigfoot.
You too? I used to have a Bigfoot nap like ice over there. Yesterday, I stepped out to have my spine recompressed, and when I got back, he was gone.
Spine recompression. Cool.
Do you know who Conroy Bumpus is?
Yes, and he was here looking for a Bigfoot. Then he got sick and had to leave.
This place seems to have that effect on people. Do you sell any snow globes like this one?
We used to, but not anymore.
Why not?
Because they were having an inexplicably bad effect on the vortex. With every new snow globe we built, the vortex got weaker and weaker.
The same thing happens when I watch sitcoms.
So we decided to
Pretty
discontinue
relatable.
the snow globes for financial reasons.
I guess this means you don't have any snow globe stoppers.
You got it.
We'll be back.
Back, front, it's all the same to me.
Alright. So I want to get this ready. And then...
Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
yoink some of the vortex into the snow globe.
Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the mystery vortex.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
Alright. So then we're going to use that with
That
the
seems to
clock.
have capped the snow globe. I can't use these things. It's a perfectly...
Organize inventory. Okey. Back to the car.
I wonder if these things... I can't pick that up.
There we go, jeez. Alright, that was an way.
Are you as confused as I am?
More so.
I didn't mean to poke the Sam.
I think I've got something in my eye.
Try digging it out with a fork. That always works for me.
Well, that's all.
You guys got anything new to say?
Excuse me.
Huh?
What was it like in the dunk booth?
Gnarly, dude. No waves.
Your appetite's bigger than Max's.
But I have a bigger head.
Hey man, if you'd spent the past 8 years on a bread and water diet, you'd be scarfing down everything in sight too, dude.
They kinda had you Bigfoots pegged as plant eaters.
No way, dude. When a Bigfoot gets hungry, he'll eat anything, even rabbits.
I'd be worried if I wasn't churning with foul and incurable diseases.
Oh.
So what did you think of the first totem pole?
Dude, it's a picture of the ultimate wave machine.
How about the second totem pole?
There's more than one.
3 more, actually.
This guy's useless.
4 altogether.
I guess I missed them.
How could you miss them? They're right there.
Dude, chill. They're just totem poles.
Do you remember the pole with a man on it?
You mean the peace and happiness pole?
Sam, I don't think this guy's got enough wax in his board.
I don't suppose you'd know about the 4th totem pole.
Are you still talking to me?
Who's the President of the United States?
I thought they split up.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Yeah, and so is he.
Bruno's out by the pool.
Rad. I'll go talk to him after I'm done eating.
What do you think of Trixie singing?
It's the Ginchies.
What are you guys gonna do
Yeah,
with
good
Conway
thing
and
or
Lee
bad thing?
Harvey?
Popsicles, dude. Major popsicles.
Oh my.
Gotta go.
Mahalo, dude.
Ahem.
Yes?
What's it like hanging upside down for years on end?
Curiously refreshing once your limbs begin to atrophy.
You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen.
I've been fasting in preparation for the day when the aliens come to rescue us.
Are you the abominable, the boy in a bubble, a berry... Never mind.
That's not very funny, Rover.
Sam, actually.
In your delusional opinion, what would you make of the first totem pole?
Well, the great winds depicted represent the chaos caused by the return of our alien brothers.
Not entirely unlike the gust of wind we're hearing now.
Any further insights into the dental totem pole?
The truth of the tooth escapes me. The aliens have their own reasons.
What about the totem pole with a man on it?
I think he's a Bigfoot alien hybrid, an Uber Yeti perhaps.
Not helpful.
What do you think of the totem with the 2 faces?
Obviously, our alien ancestors were hairless, and clearly their intention was to evolve into the beings of total hair we are today.
Hey, I'm evolved and I didn't even know it.
Actually, you're just fuzzy.
I'm devastated.
Bruno's out by the pool.
Wonderful. He must have convinced our alien forefathers to rescue us from this doomed planet.
Actually, I think he's doing the backstroke.
That's fun too.
Has Trixie brought back any news from the aliens?
Not directly, but they've obviously given her some singing lessons.
We put Conroy Bumpus in the freezer.
Oh, that's great. The Freon should effectively suppress his evil Snarktonian death rays.
That's what we thought would happen.
I don't think he has one of those.
Gotta go. Mrs. V?
Yes?
What do you think should be done to solve the rampant environmental problems facing the Bigfoots?
The answers were all there in my husband's speech. Hold together. Embrace change. Avoid extinction. And if that doesn't work, we'll eat all the humans.
I can only imagine how exciting it must be to be married to the king of the Bigfoots.
Oh, it's not that great. Sure, you get to travel, but sometimes you get so lonely. Why, just yesterday I was telling my therapist, Nancy, sometimes it's so lonely at the top. And then she...
I wish my hair was more like yours. I can't do a thing with mine.
That's why he always wears a hat.
You should talk to my hair care specialist, Janet. She does marvelous work. Why, just last autumn, she was soaking my head and I said, Janet, you're just about the best hair care
I was having to
specialist
say what
I've
I'm telling
ever
you to say,
known.
but I guess not.
Then she...
So, what's your take on that tornado totem pole?
Well, my husband thinks it's some sort of homage to the wild and woolly nature of us Bigfoots. But if you ask me, I think it's an indictment of people who don't wash their hands before dinner. I remember when we had our niece, Jay, over for dinner, and I said, Jay, don't you touch that bread until you wash the ichor off your fur. So she said, Oogly oogly.
Why does that totem have a big tooth on it?
Well, hon, some Bigfoots would have you believe that it's a symbol of power or some such. But if you want my opinion...
And I can't imagine why we would.
I think that pole represents the importance of visiting your dentist regularly.
Life's funny, Sam. When I woke up this morning, I thought I'd just watch some TV and shoot some criminals. Now a big stinky forest creature is giving me a lecture on dental hygiene.
I'm not joking, Bunny. Why do you think all those dinosaurs died out anyway?
To impress the babes?
No, it was tooth decay.
I don't know if that would kill you, but okay.
Who's the guy with a hat on the third totem pole?
I thought he was you.
I don't think so.
Then I'm at a loss.
Have you given any thought to the totem pole with the two heads on it?
Well, hon, it's either a visualization of our sun god's development and growth, or an ancient advertisement for an herbal mixture for balding Bigfoots.
Bald Bigfoots?
Ew!
Conroy Bumpus is in the freezer.
Good.
What do you think of Trixie?
Nice voice for such a deformed girl.
Bruno says hi.
That's nice, hon.
Gotta go.
Don't be a stranger.
What if the Bigfoot outside? Anything to say about the totem poles? No. What about you? Nope. Oh, wait, I probably have to say something first, right?
Enjoying yourself?
Very much so.
Alright.
Miss Morrison?
Yes?
I'll get
Okay,
back
ma'am.
to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will always be there for her admirers.
Alright.
Can you spare a second?
Not really. But since you're saving my species from extinction, what the heck?
What happens when we've satisfied the requirements laid forth by the totem poles?
Strict requirements.
The world will be harmonious again.
Overly strict requirements.
You know, I'm really anxious about this whole totem pole thing.
It'll work. Trust me.
I met Anxious once. He's the one with the drool in his beard.
That wasn't anxious. It was your cotton candy.
Oh.
Well, that certainly clears up one mystery.
Really wasn't sure where that one was
I'm
going.
still having nightmares about alligators.
I know that everyone involved with this extraordinary quest has had their demons to contend with, but let me make one thing perfectly clear. It'll be worth it.
Ack! He said quest! I think my furry little body may break out in a rash of unsightly hives.
What do you make of the first totem pole?
As you know, this is a problem that I've been working on for many years. Research strongly suggests this totem pole to be representative of the whirlwind nature of us Bigfoots. Wild and always moving.
Alright, what about the second
What's
one?
your take on the second totem pole?
I'm glad you asked. You see, I believe that it represents the sharp edge of ancient history, the fantastic staying power of the Yeti people over the millennia.
How does the third pole figure into the scheme of things?
Let me be very clear. That pole constitutes the harmony from the coexistence of two similar beings, a harmony that springs from mutual respect and understanding.
Alright.
What does the fourth totem pole represent?
I'm asked that very question all the time. My answer, rapid growth.
What can you tell us about Bruno?
Is it me, or does it feel as if we've asked just about everybody in the country about Bruno?
Yeah, we pretty much have.
Bruno. Full of vim and vigor, ready to take on the world. It reminds me of when I was his age.
What do you think about Trixie?
She's such a sweet girl, and very representative of the open-mindedness of our Yeti leadership. We're very proud of that.
What's your official stance on Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus is a threat to the American way of life. It has been and continues to be of highest importance that we rid ourselves of this most negative influence on the young people of our brave new world. The missus and I sure like his music, though.
Fair enough.
He'll be back.
I'll be here.
The Pool of Decadence.
Bring me as many naked women as my poor eyes can stand.
Jesus, Max, you don't even like girls.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay. Anyway, let's start throwing stuff in the pool. Alright.
I think I figured out one of the totem poles.
Here we go, totem pole number
see.
1. Oh, dip. How do you do that? Your hand.
A handheld vortex. Good thinking.
Thinking had nothing to do with it.
Alright, next up.
Hey, Chiefy Poo, I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles.
A genuine dinosaur tooth. I figured it might be something like that.
Did he say genuine?
Just let him believe it. Alright, next up, John Muir squash.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles.
Hit me. Combination of man and nature. Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Hey, Mr. Chief, we found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah? What is it?
Alright, here you go.
Hair growth tonic. Very resourceful.
We just like stealing pillows.
Well, that should do it, right?
Nothing's happening, Sam.
What's the story, Pops?
I don't know. I'm sure you got the ingredients right, but... Of course, how silly of me.
What?
In order for the spell to work, we need a living Bigfoot sacrifice.
It'd be a shame to lose one of these furry fellas, don't you think?
Wait, I've got an idea, and it doesn't require high explosives.
Those
Wait
are rare.
While he's gone, I'll go see if any of the Bigfoots wants to off themselves for the greater good.
Good luck with that. Close enough for a big play, I guess. He's that guy on the right. And the three dudes at the back. Oh, the guy with the cane. We have not seen most of these goobers. Oh, cool, a tree. Neat.
Well, that was one heck of an impressive display.
And actually highly destructive to boot.
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'm not sure how I can ever thank you, so I guess I won't.
Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together?
Hell no. We're going to Vegas to get hitched. If it hasn't been trashed by all this crazy redwood nonsense.
We want to be in a place where we can sort of blend in. Live our lives.
No, it's definitely going full of trees, but I'm sure you can find at least one Wayne Chapel.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, you nutsy, primitive man-beast, you.
You boys should be proud of what you've helped us achieve here today.
You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are.
Can't think of a reason not to be proud.
Well, oh, why not? This medallion has been a part of my family for untold generations. Wear it in good health.
Thanks, Chief. Max loves cheap sentiment.
Oh.
Foil covered
How was that chocolate?
What's wrong, Sam?
I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me.
Well, I could give you my ritual headdress that I bought at Snucky's last week.
Neat.
I appreciate the gesture, but I've already got a hat.
Well, that's fine too. Farewell, Sam and Max. Remember, though the night be dark, the dawn yet shall awaken and annoy you. Have a nice day.
Such wise words.
I'll miss that old rascal.
I'll miss the way he smelled like a bag full of damp hamster shavings.
Very specific.
Like Grandpa.
Huh?
Hey, we forgot to get paid.
Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered.
I hope you're happy. With those idiots on the case, we'll probably never see Bruno again.
Oh, lighten up, Burl. Hey, they're back.
Did you find Bruno?
Of course.
Bruno!
There you go,
How
one
can
big
we
foot.
ever repay you?
The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need.
That and a big fat check.
Would you settle for 3,000 skee-ball tickets?
Close enough.
Works for me.
Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we've foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth.
Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it.
Yeah, exactly.
Crack me up, little buddy.
I was waiting for him to say that.
Burl, did Bruno always have 4 arms?
Yeah. Wait, they gave us skee-ball tickets, but now I'm playing someone else? What's going on here? Wait a minute, is that R2-D2? Okay, so that was Sam and Max Hits the Road. That's supposed to be like... Oh, that's the tentacle guy. This just looks like Bugsy. Day of the Tentacle is LucasArts game. I haven't played it, but yeah. Also, I think about it, this is the only time we get to see Sam and Max with their guns in this game, because they have those in the comic. Anyway. It's one of my favorite point-and-click adventure games. It's got that old school point-and-click adventure charm that I love. What else do I gotta say about it? I really don't got that much else to say about it, really. I just like this game. It's funny. I like Sam and Max. They're very entertaining pair of goobers. I like the puzzles, so I thought they were fun. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, that really quick. One question I really asked though. So, did this whole thing with like totem poles and the pool and all that to grow trees, I guess. And like, I get like the idea behind some of these, what's it called, like things we have to throw in. Actually, most of them. Like, I get the dinosaur tooth because it's talking about like, you mentioned like Sasquatch being like primitive beasts, so it's kind of like dinosaur related. I get that. I get the vegetable that looks like a naturalist, and I get the hair growth tonic because it's like it is growth tonic. Like, I know it's not hair that we're growing, but you know, we still made trees rapidly grow. What does the mystery vortex have to do with anything? You have Max. It's about what? Alright, I think we'll be... Was it good near in the end? Very big toy store down the street. Apparently that came up before George Lucas, so I guess that was more important to them. You can stop now. No, really. It's over. We're leaving. Okay, so we lied. Never sat through the credits this long. I didn't know about this. Is there anything else gonna come up? Okay, yeah, I don't think so. Alright. So, I guess with that all said and done, I'm gonna end this here. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream. And I'll see you tomorrow, where I got a special extra long stream planned because, as I'm sure anyone watching this knows, the new chapter of Deltarune comes out tomorrow, and I want to play it. So, I'm gonna play it on stream tomorrow. So I look forward to that, and goodbye.